So after filming the last segment of my last video, I said on there that I would be finding out soon whether or not I was accepted to that big market in Iowa. And unbeknownst to me, after recording that, I found out about maybe an hour to 2 hours after recording that I was not accepted. So with that came a lot of emotions, as you can imagine, and I'm not usually one for recording myself crying because I don't like people to see that. I always go into a private room if I need to cry about something. So it's not something I'm usually public about, but when you are experiencing a journey and part of what you do is sharing your journey with people, they need to see all the parts, not just the good stuff, because that's what makes you relatable and that's what makes other people feel like if you can do this, they can do it too. And so I did record my initial reaction to finding out I was not accepted to that market. And I guess I just wanted to share those raw, real feelings with you guys. So we'll recap after you give it a watch here.
And I'll be fine, but I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do.
All right, this is a very, what's the word? Candid, very raw video right now. I did just find out, well, I shouldn't even say find out. I just saw that I have an email from the, I can't even think, the market that I signed up for in Iowa, and I don't even have to open it to know what the answer is, because the email subject is Maker's Market waitlist. So I guess I'll go ahead and open it and see what it says. I guess in the back of my mind, I've really thought that I stood a good chance, because, like, for example, I do the Cranberry Festival in Stone Lake every year, and there's like 30,000 people, and I don't even know how many vendors, but I actually had a customer tell me this last year. She said that my booth was the best booth there, and what she meant by best, I don't know, but whether it looked the best or had the best products, I don't know, but you know, it's just the aftershock right now. I know when I wake up tomorrow, I'll feel 10 times better than I do right now, but I just thought I stood a fair chance. I stepped out in faith, applying to this market, but the feelings are real right now. Just really feeling that not good enough attitude right now. I know they only accept 150 vendors, and they wrote in the email that they had more than 400 applications, so just battling self-doubt right now. I just really thought that I had what it takes. So just feeling a little defeated right now. But I guess I can't help but think that there's something God's going to teach me through this. So I try to remain optimistic. I realize not everybody is going to completely understand my reaction to that. So first of all, there are just a few things to understand about this market. It's not just, you know, like a lot of the little markets around here. This is a big national market. People come from all over the country. There's a lot of exposure and publicity, and a lot of stores, you know, come here to find brands, wholesale brands and stuff too. So there was that part of it that, you know, I'm missing that opportunity. And then I guess I'm a very goal-oriented person. And so when I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to put my mind to it. And there isn't very often that I don't do it. So when these few times happen that I don't, it's, I guess, probably hard on my ego. I don't know. I don't really think I'm an egotistical person, but I'm definitely very goal-driven. One of the other main pieces of this too is, of course, the financial aspect of it, because before I even signed up for the market, I decided to do the research on whether or not it was really going to be worth it for me to drive, 6 hours or however long it takes to get down to Iowa. So it's uprooting, taking all of my display stuff, almost halfway across the country, leaving my daughter. And so there was a lot of weight in this decision to try and do this market. So I had done the research. I looked up a lot of the vendors who attended last year to see what they had to say about it. And so many of them said it, was exponentially great revenue, record-breaking weekends that they had. So just, what something like that could do for our business. And so just, losing out on all these different opportunities, I think that's what I struggled with the most. And it wasn't just necessarily me not attaining this goal. It was just everything that I'm going to be missing out on. So, game plan, I'm going to try again next year. I kind of have some ideas and things that I'm thinking about that, may increase the likelihood of me getting in next time. So, in the back of my mind, I am worrying about how I'm going to react to possibly being denied a second time. But you know what? I will cross that bridge when I get there, and God's going to get me through it the second time. It's like the first time. Anyways, that's the extent of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning into my cozy corner of the internet for all things candle. Until next time, I will see you later.
I never think, I always